Welcome to ThianiteGaming, my channel where I make videos about the games I love for the enjoyment of all of you. I want to start off this particular video by saying thanks. The growth of the channel has been amazing recently, and that's because of every one of you listening right now. And it's because of that very growth that I can bring you so many new things to the channel and to the ThianiteGaming community. Over the course of the last few weeks, a lot of stuff has been happening behind the scenes of the channel, and now I can finally unveil them all, because honestly, the timing for all of this could not have been better. I have 4 announcements I want to talk about, so please stay tuned for all of them. They're very important. The first major development I want to talk about is that the channel has very recently been accepted into the YouTube Partner Program, which allows for me to introduce things like channel memberships and super chats during streams, all of which are means to help support me directly. When you become a member of the channel, you receive several perks depending on the tier of the membership you join at. Right now, there are 3 tiers of membership. The first tier is the Beetle level, which is just a small way for you to give back with only a single dollar. And in return, whenever you comment on videos or I stream live on YouTube, you'll be able to see special Stardew Valley themed loyalty badges next to your name and comment that change depending on how long you've been a member of the channel. The second tier is the $5 Ouroboros level, and this is where I introduce many quality perks. Not only do you get access to the channel's loyalty badges, but you also gain access to exclusive member-only videos and polls that heavily influence potential projects and the future content of ThianiteGaming. But that's not all, because you also get access to every single video I make early. And by early, I mean as soon as they are finished rendering, you will be able to watch them on YouTube. And for the final tier, we have the $10 Architect level. And at this level, you have access to all of the previously mentioned perks, the loyalty badges, the member-only content, the early videos. But I also have a final perk to give to you, and that's access to the member-only channels in the community's Discord, which is something that I will talk about later on in the video as the 4th announcement, so stay tuned for that. The second development that I want to talk about is the fact that I've made a Patreon as a further way to support me and the channel financially. If you're unfamiliar with Patreon, it's very similar to the YouTube memberships in that I offer 3 tiers that you can support me through. However, it's not exactly the same because I offer a few different perks on Patreon compared to YouTube. The first Patreon tier is the same as YouTube though, with the Beetle level, which is just a simple way of supporting me, again, with a single dollar. The second tier is the $5 Iridium level, where I'm able to offer exclusive Patreon-only content. Said content includes stuff like Patreon-only live streams, behind-the-scenes videos, and even cut content and bloopers that would otherwise never be released on YouTube. And in addition to all of that Patreon-exclusive content, I also make available the archived stream VODs long before I ever turn them into videos or series on YouTube. And when I say long before, I do mean long. I'm looking at you, Thousand Year Door. The third and final tier is the $10 Star Drop level, and at this level, in addition to all of the previous perks and Patreon-only content, by joining at the Star Drop level, you'll have your name immortalized in a special opening and closing section of the first and final episodes of every new series that goes up on the channel. And you, of course, gain access to the member-only channels in the community's Discord. And again, I'll talk about the Discord in a brief moment because there's one final announcement to talk about. And that is that we have officially become affiliated on Twitch, which allows for you to, right now, go and subscribe to the ThianiteGaming Twitch channel. You can even donate through bits. You can even earn Nopon coins, which is our channel's very special Xenoblade Chronicles themed channel point system, and interact with the community in a whole host of new ways. Subscribing to the Twitch channel has a whole variety of new perks, like custom sub badges that are different from the YouTube loyalty badges, ad-free viewing experiences, the aforementioned channel points, and so many more perks that can be used when you watch the streams live. And I will say right now, there will always be more things coming and more things in the work, because as I grow as a streamer, as a content creator, and in every other type of possible way, More additions, features, and incentives will be coming to the channel as it and I grow. Now, after briefly speaking of the YouTube memberships, the Patreon page, and the Twitch updates, I can talk about the Discord server I made for members of the community to come together and chat with each other, share memes, play games together, and so many more activities. Going forward, the Discord will be the central hub of the ThianiteGaming channel, and this will be where I post any updates or notices in regards to all of my content. I'll be able to talk to you guys directly, and there will be so much more to come as the channel and I grow and am better able to give back to you guys by adding even more features and content for everyone to enjoy. Currently on the Discord, there are several channels for everyone to enjoy, like the communal llama pen with added support group, where we have such wonderful additions like festive holiday llamas, majestic prancing llamas, and abominations against all manner of creation. I don't know what this is. It kind of just showed up one day, but it's here now, and you can observe it if you join the Discord. Anyway, we also have a meme chat where we post our collections of the dankest of memes, like a bunch of crows bringing back shiny pieces of metal so that everyone else can be like, that's a nice piece of metal. There's also a general chat, places to talk about anything gaming related, and even places where you can suggest your very own ideas for content for the channel. And there are, of course, also places that are exclusive to the wonderful people who decide to support me monetarily through the YouTube memberships, pledging on Patreon, and subscribing on Twitch as previously mentioned. These exclusive channels are the most direct way of talking to me directly, and you are guaranteed a response from me. I want all of your voices heard, and I want to reflect that, especially so for all of those who go above and beyond by supporting me monetarily. This will also be where I can post bonus content and behind the scenes stuff as it happens. So if I make a mistake in editing or create something stupid in Photoshop, I can show it off pretty much the instant it's done. It will be the prime place for all live and truly live things that happen in my life. I have so many plans for the exclusive Discord content going forward, like organized game tournaments a la Smash Bros. And Mario Kart, or even Pokemon battles live in actual games or perhaps on Showdown. As the channel grows, there will be so much stuff to be added in all areas of the channel. On the YouTube channel, the Twitch channel, on Patreon, and in the Discord. Right now, these are going to be the 4 cornerstones of the ThianiteGaming community, and I want to share all of it with you. I have high hopes and grand aspirations for all 4 aspects of the channel right now, whether it's YouTube, Twitch, Patreon, Discord. The links to all of these, by the way, I should mention this, will absolutely be in the description below this very video. So if you want to go and explore them on your own, just go down there, scroll down a little bit, and click them all out. You can see what there is. There's a lot of stuff on the Patreon right now, all of the live streams. You can, if you go and subscribe, you can go and watch every live stream that we've ever done right out the gate right now. It'll be great. Every aspect of the ThianiteGaming community is something that I want to put my heart and soul into and make it the best it can possibly be. And to that end, any amount of support you want to show is invaluable to me. Whether all you do is subscribe on YouTube, or if you go above and beyond and support me monetarily through any of the aforementioned ways, the memberships, the subscriptions, pledging on Patreon, any amount of support truly means the world to me. It's been nearly a year since I started making content, and I have gotten this far purely and entirely because of every one of you guys. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for your continued support. And whether you watch this video for 30 seconds or this entire thing, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Later.